Hello and welcome to another SVU live stream. I'm Coach Kev, joined once again by J-Moff. What's up, J-Moff?
Oh, what's up, Kev? Glad to be back.
We got some Halo for you in store. Yeah, we missed you over the weekend, J-Moff. You feeling better now?
Feeling great. Ready for some Halo, for some shoot-ems and some good times.
Heck yeah. All right, so we got this match. It'll be going underway here fairly soon. Just waiting for the lobby to get set up. You got to set it up, and Microsoft's kind of annoying about adding people and friends and all this stuff. So might take a couple minutes here to get it set up, but this should be a good one, J-Moff. We're coming off for those of you who don't remember, we're coming off the playing against a professional player game. That was a tough one.
Yeah, one of the, I think, Sentinels players.
Yeah.
Actually, in another school's team. I think that definitely up to date is a historically quick round.
Yeah.
Quick series. And I don't think that record's going to be broken for a long time, at least. So,
No.
Definitely scarring, if not hilarious, right?
Yeah. Well, and that was the biggest competition we've ever had in the history of esports here, right? Like, the league guys have played against challengers and stuff like that, but never a top 15 pro. Yeah, top 15 pro in the world. So that's tough. But the guys are bouncing back. They had some good practices. They got back on their feet. And they're ready to give it to Northwood today. So we'll see what they have in store, see what adjustments they make. We might be seeing a new face as well. I think Spartan might be subbing in at some point if needed. He is available, ready to go. Otherwise, we have the same starting lineup going in for today. So that'll be exciting. Let me pull up real quick the maps. But if you remember, the adjustments we were trying to make was playing around, the over shield, the camo, the active ability, and the power weapons. I want to see that adjustment come out from the Knights here.
Yeah, I think making that focus, that change towards those mini objectives a little bit more of a priority. We saw it pay huge dividends for every team the last three series, including the pro, obviously. But if the Knights can get on top of that a little bit more than just narrowing in on the objective, like make a little time investment. Go get that sniper rifle, right? Go get whatever.
Yeah.
And it's gonna pay off a lot, I think, in the long run. Because other than that, I feel like they've been fighting pretty well for the most part. Maybe we're not focusing guns perfectly, and maybe that's something else we can see. Those call outs, those focused, two guns on one guy. But I think that would make a huge difference.
I do, and it's kind of to your point, like you do have to sacrifice kind of the objective time to be organized and to get the overshield, or the sniper or the rockets or whatever it is, and then make that play. And that's I think a lot of guys tunnel vision on the objective, where it's like, a couple extra seconds on the ball. It's like, yeah, but that it's better to sack those seconds, get control, and then you have 30 seconds on the ball.
Yeah, it's hard not to do sometimes, right? It's a lot going on. It's very fast paced, Halo sometimes, and there's a lot of arrows pointing you at the objective. You just want to follow the arrows sometimes. But we'll see if the guys can pull through, make that change today.
Yeah, so we're still waiting for them to set up the lobby. But this week we have the Halo match today. Then we have two Halo matches on Thursday, so that'll be at 5:30 and 7 o'clock. So make sure you tune in for those matches on Thursday as the Knights try to make a playoff run here. And then on Saturday, we have a whole feast of different games. We got Overwatch at 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock. And then we got Valorant at 7 o'clock and 9:30. So going to be a late night on Saturday. And we're going into spring break, so we'll probably not have any streams for you guys next week. But this week, we got plenty of them for you. So make sure you're tuning into as many as you can. And hopefully we'll have some good matchups moving forward.
Yeah, hopefully the idea being, we have a little Rocky montage during spring break, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's the idea, right?
Dude, I literally just watched that movie. I'm not even joking.
Great stuff.
That is a pretty good movie.
Little Eye of the Tiger going on.
Yeah. So, so we're going to be going in here just a second. Well, I'm going to cut to a break, make sure they're getting everything done. They can't seem to do much without me. So I'm going to make sure they're getting into the lobby all right. And then we'll be back here for the opening match of this best of 5. All right, we are back here. They're loading up the map just as I speak, so we will be getting in here into game number 1. This is a best of 5. We're starting out on recharge. It's going to be oddball. So oddball, we've seen that every week. Kind of a tough game mode, if you're not ready. And this is one of the maps where you can throw it off, over by the sword spawn. So we'll see if that's a strategy either team implements, but definitely a fun game mode to watch.
Yeah, I mean, I get stressed out in oddball, I'm not going to lie, personally. So hopefully you guys can keep it up. The throwing it off the map is a nice, if you can get it over there safely, good luck. But if you can get it over there, it's a nice little addition. I don't know. I think the Knights definitely have some better game modes and some better maps that we've seen them on. But that they've had success, right? If they can stick to a strategy, find a strategy, right? We're gonna hold here. We're not gonna, you know what I mean? Something like that. Hunker down, whatever it's gonna be.
Yeah.
We've seen him succeed here before, so ready. Let's see him run out, because this is round 1 or game 1 around. So
yeah, I hope everybody's ready. Shout out to Java Man in the chat. He's always here, encouraging the Knights.
Java.
We'll see how they do today. They have been playing with the Bandit, so they've been practicing with it. I think some of them like it, some of them think it's overrated. I don't know. We'll see what they end up doing here, because there is the big season 3 drop. We didn't get a chance to mention that, but yeah, there's a big season 3 drop. So a lot of things have kind of changed around. So all right, we're getting in here, game number 1, and we will be jumping in. Frosty Freeze with an early double kill.
Fantastic.
So I like to see that from him. Definitely a good start here for the Knights. But we'll be switching around here. This is oddball, so Knights are going to be in red. North Cross or Northwood. Yeah. They're in blue. So Knights getting out to an early lead here. Bo's going to have the oddball inside the pipes, but he's going to get taken down. So the Knights get the early fight, get the early lead, but have lost possession, and now Northwood is taking up control up in pipes.
Now I saw, just point out something we were looking for. Northwood did get the camo first. I don't think it was really that did much for him, but right, there's maybe something to keep your eye out for as future miniature objectives come up.
Yeah, so the Knights trying to push through into pipes. Pipes notoriously hard to get into, to contest. That's why you're seeing we brought the ball there, and now we're kind of feeling the pain of having the ball up in pipes. So we'll see what they do. There's a lot of nade angles that you can get, throwing them up there. 1v1 gonna go over to Jolly. Great 1v1 by him. Definitely seen him come alive recently. And we want to see what he can provide. And here we go. He's going in. There's another kill and survives. So Jolly really popping off here. He has a shock rifle, and that's a great play by him. Dirty Dan will go down. We'll see what the Knights can do.
Yeah, but there's those grenade angles coming in, just like you're saying, Kev, right? It's a big death job being in there sometimes.
I know. I would have actually liked to see us throw the ball out into the middle there. We had control of it, and then we tried to run back into pipes, but we just relinquished control back over to Northwood. So I would have liked to have seen us throw the ball into the middle, get kind of an uncontested area where we could fight. Actually, a good double kill here coming in for Frosty Freeze. See what he can do. He's low on health, and they are deciding to keep it into the pipe. So now SVU is going to start their defense. So this is a really close opening matchup here, and we'll see what Northwood decides to do to try to stop this.
In these rounds of respawn go up here in the pipes, I think if the Knights can hold it for one round, they'll have the lead suddenly instead of being one round behind, kind of where you see them play catch up here. So they're doing a great job.
Exactly.
Catch behind
kill coming in from Jolly. Good job by him picking that one up, keeping control. They are weak on the right side though, and that's where we're seeing the push come in here from Northwood. They're gonna have to retreat out of the pipes. No, they will try to hold on to the pipes here. Jolly with the ball, going to run up, try to jump up there, try to get out of this situation. Needler not going to do enough. So the Knights with the lead, up at 70%, trying to close this one out. Dirty Dan looking around. Trying to find an angle here. Throwing some grenades in.
Very precautionary grenades.
I mean, we have the ball right over here underneath the elevator, so this is fine. The Knights at 85% here. You got to get to 100 to score first. Is a best of 3 within the best of 5. It always can't be simple. 93% here. Dirty Dan's trying to hold on to his life. He's trying to survive. Jolly on the ball. He's got a guy flanking him, though. Can Jolly survive long enough? And he will. So round 1 goes to the Knights, and that's what we like to see.
Fantastic hold, right? That was what, like 30 all the way up to 100. Good
Jolly holding on to the ball there until his last breath, will not go down. So round 1 goes over to the Knights, looking to take this opening game here. Dirty Dan coming out, trying to get some shots. Now it resets to 0, so you do have to recapture the ball and get scoring once again. But the Knights really looking good in that opening round.
Yeah, I mean, they've always been one for momentum, right? So you love to see him come out strong.
There's the camo picked up from Frosty. So this is exactly what we were talking about in the pregame, J-Moff, is getting those power-ups. And that's what we like to see from the Knights here, coming out strong, getting those power-ups. So
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so we got the shock rifle here. See what kind of damage we can do. There we go. Dirty Dan looking good with the shock rifle. Gets a kill there. Maybe can get another one, putting down the damage. The Knights coming out looking really good right now. Scoring. We'll see if they can hold on to the pipes here. But you gotta win those 1v1s. Frosty Freeze is actually gonna go down, but he will die to the overtime damage. And that's Frosty Freeze coming in with those odd weapons, you know. He doesn't like to use the BR. We all know that. We've all seen it regardless of what he says.
He's a man of exotic taste.
Exactly. And that the overtime damage takes in and we'll take him down. So a lot of points coming in for the Knights, almost at 50%. But here comes a push coming in on glass. Can they hold off this push? A huge push here coming in from Northwood. Knights pushing back, trying to win this 1v1. Dirty Dan will go down, unable to win the 1v1. It looks like the defense here for the Knights is falling apart. So they will relinquish control. But that's somebody on our squad's on the run with the ball. So they almost got it out, but it will be returned to pipes. So
some little bit of technical difficulties here, but Knights doing such a great job. Sticking to the pipes plan. It's classic. That's the way to play the map. You see a lot of teams do it. And they did a very good job of that, I think. Really able to just kind of take control, and they didn't give space. They were covering. They were watching Northwood boys, right, and didn't really give them a lot of those approach angles. Did a great job responding. The fights have been great too. I think in almost every 1v1, even several 1v2 situations, the Knights have been able to come out on top. Cleaner shots and do what they need to do to win. Those engagements, and that's just been adding up, right? So you just add up, build. One or two extra kills is not a whole lot, but over the course of a game, that's how these things are won in Halo. Especially when that leads to holding the ball on end for 50 points, 70 points, right? So that's going to be fantastic. Hopefully we can get back to the game here with you guys. But
yeah, so I think we're going to have to pick up in the game number 2, so we'll let you guys know how this one ends. A little bit of technical difficulties going on, so let me get that sorted out real quick, and then we'll be right back here with match number 2.
Respectful. You
Okay,
guys
cool,
ready?
cool. Okay, let me put him on observer, and then, or you put him on observer, real quick, and then we'll be ready.
Alright, cool.
All right, we are back. Sorry about that, folks. A little bit technical. 3-4-3.
They're not Bungie.
They're no Bungie. Okay, so a little bit of difficulties with the Halo client here with that new patch. Some bugs still trying to get worked out. So we did end up getting kicked from that game, but we got all sorted out. The Knights ended up taking that one.
A win.
So they are 1-0 in this best of 5. Great job by them, and really, we saw everything we wanted to see so far.
Yeah, that was.
This is bad, though.
Fantastic.
This Aquarius Slayer, J-Moff, is there a worse combination in this game? I don't think so. I hate this map. I hate this mode.
But we saw the Knights winning fights.
If they can win this, bro,
if
they can win this, we're taking the championship. Okay, we are notoriously bad at this.
If they're taking 1v2s like left and right, I think the Knights can do it.
All right, if we can win this map, this game mode, we can do anything.
It might be cursed. We might have Lady Luck might not be on our side, but I think it can happen here.
I'd like to just not get disconnected too. That'd be nice.
That'd be a real pleasure, real treat, something special for us.
So we'll see what happens with that. Everybody loading up real quick. And here we are. So the Knights in red going up against Northwood in blue. This is Slayer. So first to 50. Obviously, kills and deaths will matter a lot more in this game mode than other ones, J-Boff.
Yeah,
that's the camo, though.
This is big. This is change, right?
This is change. It's like they listened. Who knew? So let's see what they can do here. Playing a little patient. I like it. Here we go. Camo's coming up. Should be able to get this kill.
Boom,
there we go. So Dirty Dan going to pick up 2. Double kill. Going to tie it up at 2. First to 50. So the boys... Now, the strategy in Slayer, is less obvious than other game modes. Obviously, playing your life is important. Every kill matters. But, controlling big lines of sight, crossfire, manipulating enemy spawn. These are all things that come into play in these situations, in these Slayer modes. So I'm just excited, J-Mob. We're up to a 6-3 start here. Like, come on, the boys are showing up today, and let's just close this one out. Let's just win this. Win the next one. We go home. We go get a milkshake.
Now you gotta be careful. You gotta be real careful. We've seen it in all sorts of games, right?
That's true.
You start feeling too good.
Don't bring up Valorant. Don't even bring it up. Don't even bring it up.
When something bad happens.
Those are dark times last year. You guys gotta. If you watch our Valorant team last year, make sure you tune in this year Saturday because they're a whole new team. They're looking good. There's no more of that. Okay, so
Knights, here we are, right?
Yeah, 10 to 6. So this is gonna be a close one, Jim.
Yeah.
Man, this is stressful for me. We'll see what they can end up doing here.
Slow. There's a lot of corners, a lot of covers.
Yeah, here we go. That should be a kill. Boom. Puts them in the dirt. Killing spree from my boy Dirty Dan popping off. Got the heat wave. Got his BR yellow skin on that sucker.
That's orange, Kev. That's orange.
That's orange? All right, maybe it is.
That's orange.
All right, so here we go. Commando. We can only assume this is Frosty Freeze. So here we go. Knight's going to be picking up the 14-9 lead. Kind of just running around here. I don't know about this strategy for the Knights. It seems to be working.
I think they're just living in the chaos.
Yeah, I mean, they're feeling it. They're going with the flow, adapting to the game. I like it, but I would like to see a little bit more organization. The camo should be coming up here relatively soon. I want to see them kind of control the high ground, control these long lines of sight. But there we go. That's the 2 guns on 1 bad guy that we've been wanting for years, I feel like.
I know.
Finally showing up here for the Knights. Look, it's 3 guys on the same spot, all shooting.
Like group of auto turrets.
Frosty Freeze down there dying by himself. Typical. So we'll see, if this ends up, continuing to be good, or if the Knights are just flying high right now. That's going to be nading our own teammate. Bo's going in. So the Knights looking for some kills here.
Better you than me, right?
Yeah, exactly. So here we go. Flanking around, picking up the Monk, taking him down. So Jolly right now, looking good, feeling good. coming out here. He was a little depressed after that match against the pro, but hey, what you going to do against a professional player? Not much. Especially this early in the season.
I mean, what are they going to do? They're going to kill him twice, I think, right?
That's true. We killed him multiple times. Right? Jolly with the head smash.
Boom.
He's got the needler on his belt. Ready to fight. He's going to possibly take down. Look at this guy. Who's coaching this guy, J-Mob? This guy's out of control right now. This is going to be a killing spree right here. Jolly going nuts. Look, he's poking in the damage, getting the reload in. He's coming in, following his teammate. He's going to get nade. He's going to throw that nade. Throw double nade. Now he's looking to finish him off with some headshots. Doesn't even need him. He's going to back up his teammate here. Boom! That's Dirty Dan stealing that kill from him. So, teamwork, I think, is the word. Okay, we're switching to the needler now. So a little bit of needler action. Not.
I mean, it's just fighting. They're just fighting. Right? But I like that at least we're kind of grouped now. Right?
But Jolly's not even dead, dude. He's still fighting over here. This is the longest I've ever seen him alive.
You had to say it. You had to say it.
That was the longest I've ever seen him alive. Okay, that's a record right there. That guy, he was popping off. All right, we got some camo here. Nice, almost with a 10-kill lead. Looking good up against Northwood right now. See what they can do using this camo. Boom, there's a kill for Bo.
Sneaky.
We're on the Bo cam with the camo. Here we go. He's going to try to steal that one. Can't quite do it. Oh, he's sneaking. He's sneaking. He doesn't know. Everyone should. Slam! There we go. Karate chop right in the back. The back smack for the kill. And that's officially a 10-kill lead here for the Knights.
All right. Let's see if they can close it out. 20 kills, right? First to 50.
First to 50. And this is the most confusing, disorganized game I've ever seen, but it's working. So I don't mind it as much if it works, results-based. But hey, let's just hold it off. Frosty Free's going to get surrounded there. And oh my goodness, we're getting the back smack on that guy. I don't know how you can ever get a back smack in Team Slayer on this map, but we're finding a way. Okay, we are finding a way, and I like it.
I mean, it's a weird map. No matter both sides, right?
Yeah. No, this is completely disorganized. But hey, the Knights are winning these fights, and this is kind of the Knights forcing them into their game. Bo Jiden going on a killing spree here. That's the third Knight that I've seen popping off here on this map. So they're just feeling it, and this is kind of the mindset that they have going in here is force the enemy to play your game. If your game's running around crazy, then force them into that, and they're thriving because of it.
Absolutely. Definitely one thing,
he's going to grenade himself. Questionable decision making. So Bo's going to go down, but that's okay. It looks like it will be cleaned up here a little bit by the rest of the Knights.
They got a little wiggle room, right?
4 seconds on the camo. I want to see that come into our hands. Whoever this is not paying attention to it. Camo is up. Will get picked up by us or not. So he forgot he had the other item, so he's going to have to pick that up real quick. There we go. Put that on. There we go. Camo. Third camo right here for us.
This is much better prioritization, right? We're not.
This is night and day.
Yeah. The strategy might not be. It might just be chaos, and that's fantastic. That's working.
You know what thrives in chaos? Camo. Okay. Camo is great in chaos.
But if nothing else, that's exactly what we've seen, right? So much more prioritization.
It's like
fantastic.
It's like it's the chaos, but then it's like, oh hey, camo in 10 seconds. Let's regroup. Let's control the high ground. Let's get the camo. Boom. Now let's go back to doing crazy stuff. And look at this. They're everywhere. Frosty Free's flanking them, and he's right in front of them. Frosty Free's pushing up. He's got the commando out. He's going to switch over. He's going to try to get some poke damage on here. Northwood pushed back into their base. They know they have to play their lives here. Only 6 kills to go for the Knights to take this second map in this best of 5. And look at this teamwork. 3 together, pushing through. 1 with the heat wave. 1's going to go to the right, 2 to the left. They're going to surround this guy and take him out easy. Fumble Snacks is down. And there's 1 left. Can they take him down? Yes, a double beatdown from Frosty Freeze. That's 2 kills going over the Knights. Only 1 to go. Who will get it? Who will be the final kill? And it looks like this might be it right here by the fridge. He's going to go in and bam! Jolly with the final kill. Steak-tacular for the Knights. And this is what we've been wanting to see all season, J-Moff.
This is really, really fun to see, though. I think the Knights doing a great job here. Those changes are there.
Dude, I'm hyped up.
They're not perfect, but they're there.
I'm hyped up right now. That is what we wanted to see. That was like a different team. It was like a different team out there. And yeah, last week we played against the pro, and now is whatever. But even before that, we were having these issues. The Knights have worked on it, and they're looking totally different out there. They're looking comfortable. They're looking confident. They're playing together, and that is what makes this enjoyable. Even Slayer on Aquarius, we can win.
I think that confidence may have a huge thing to play into, right? Because sometimes after the Knights start losing, right, shooting just gets a little sloppy. I did not see a lot of missed shots. Like,
no,
I know that's not the big grand old Halo strategy. Right? It's just shooting. It's just
yeah.
But it was looking good tonight too, amongst many things. Doing a great job, and that's game 2. Over to the Knights.
Yeah. So let's see what we can do here going into live fire. So let's see what we can do.
I think this is the Knights' best map.
I do too. I don't want to jinx it though. We've jinxed too many things.
This is the worst map. The Knights have never won live fire.
We are a very good at jinxing team. So, but we can't hide on the fact that this could be a 3-0. This could be a 3-0 right now.
Impossible.
I'm going to go nuts, J-Muff. This is the win we've been waiting for. The hard work paying off. And this is why, you go to practice, you work hard, you work on things, we talk, we have meetings, we do VOD review, and then all of a sudden, it all clicks, and it's like, boom, it was all worth it, right? And this is the moment where the Knights can drop these guys 3-0 and start to make their playoff run. And it starts right now. See if they can close it out. King of the Hill on live fire. Definitely, one of the favored maps here for this squad, and this game mode also goes in our favor as well. So let's see if they can close this out.
Definitely. No, I think and Knights. I hope they're feeling good. I hope they're nice and focused though too. Right? You're not. It's not over till it's over. And like you said, this is a favored map, favored game mode. This is gonna be.
But
this is gonna be a clinic.
I mean, we gotta shout out Jolly though. I mean, he clutched the oddball with holding it in the last few seconds.
Great.
Then he gets the final kill in Slayer. Okay,
How
Jolly
is he gonna
stepping
end it
up. Yeah. He's got to be the one to clutch it out here on King of the Hill.
Jolly Full is the finale.
But we are seeing everyone step up. I saw Dirty Dan with a killing spree. I saw Bo with a killing spree. I saw Frosty Freeze getting all those camos. So the Knights really playing well together, really delegating out responsibility. We're not seeing 3 people go for camo, right? We're seeing 2 guns downfield, 1 guy going for camo. That's the kind of stuff you want to see where they're delegating out responsibility. And let's see if they can keep this up.
And similarly, a lot of those breaches and flanks we were able to see at the same time.
And that's a good point here coming out from Kali for real, talking about them getting used to playing on stream. That's a point I forgot to bring up. Definitely true. There's a lot of nerves when you're on stream, when you're competing. The pace is faster, and I think they're finally getting that adjustment down and starting to feel more comfortable on the stream and on these high-stake games. This is the collegiate Halo circuit, where we're playing against professionals sometimes, So this is the big leagues, and these boys are here to show that they belong here.
And sometimes it takes that level of victimization, like that beat down, right? To make you really feel more comfortable.
And look at this sniper coming out for Frosty Freeze, going to already get a kill. The Knights, exactly what we talked about in pregame, not really worrying about the objective until they get these power weapons, and now they're making their push, and that's 2 kills coming in for Frosty Freeze because of that sniper. So now the Knights should be able to take control. They wipe Northwood away. The Monk is going to be the only one left up, and the Knights should be able to take control of the point now and start scoring.
Fantastic plays.
So this is King of the Hill. It's slightly like Stronghold. It's different though for you viewers that haven't seen it before. It's a best of 4. Like you got to capture 4 of these hills that are spawned across the map. So like you'll see that little bar there. When that gets full, you get 1. Okay, and then the hill will change. So it's similar to Stronghold, but not really, because Stronghold's like you got to control the 3 points.
It's a more flow to it. Right?
Yeah. So we'll see what they end up doing here. On this one. So it looked like the overshield was in control of Bo, so that's a great job by him picking that one up. And the Knights should be able, if they can keep control here. Look at this. This is the defensive-minded nature we like to see here. Holding down the point. You're gonna have to tear me off this point. So they will take that first one. And that's gonna be 1-0 here for the Knights, trying to close out this best of 3 3-0. All right, we got a Knight pushing up here. Dirty Dan looking for a possible kill here. We'll get that one. Looking for 2. Where's his backup, though? 3. And that's a double kill killing spree coming out for Dirty Dan. The backup showed up just in the nick of time. And that's the coordination we've been wanting to see. Great job from them taking control of this hill. Now, we got the overshield possibly spawning pretty soon. They're going to have to keep that in mind. Yes, here it comes. 1 second. Look at the Knights already here, already ready to jump up and get it with Dirty Dan covering him. So that will be Bo picking it up. Will he be able to pop it before he goes down? I think he will be able to. So, and that's the preemptive nature. There we go. So the overshield is ours, and now we should be able to go on a killing spree as another one here if he can just get into a fight while having this overshield. He's going to push him back 3 against 1, but he has the overshield, not able to take him down easily.
Yeah, invincibility kind of strong.
Yeah, so he's going to run. Look at this guy running away. The Monk's going to get slain running away. We're nowhere near the hill, but it doesn't matter. Bo is going crazy. He's just chasing them around like rats. Cannot be stopped. And they're just shooting guys in the back, and they're like, who's this guy? Bo running amok here, and the Knights are just happily sitting to take that second point. Up 2-0. The Swan is now over at A. That's where the hill ended up, so we'll see how they adjust their defense accordingly. But the Knights looking good here.
But this is the impact of those, those power-ups.
Exactly.
Things, right?
That's what's been happening to us the last few weeks.
But we absorbed it. I think the Knights looking as strong as they did without them.
True.
It showcased how dominating a performance they can do with them. Right?
That's true.
Very clearly, this is what can happen. Right?
It goes from not only were we playing with a disadvantage, now we're playing with an advantage. So, like, we looked decent with a disadvantage.
It was close.
And and
now it's not.
Now it's not. We have an advantage, and the Knights are just pummeling it on to Northwood right now, taking out all that frustration from that game against the pro on this squad here from Northwood, who is no squad to sleep on. So, still got to be able to close this one out. You can always come back in these types of games, but with kills like that, the Knights are just looking too strong here, holding up defense on A, should be able to cap this 3, and then there's only one more until they grab this 3-0.
Yeah, and shout out, give some more credit over to the Knights on behalf of their patience here, right? They let Northwood, go ahead and capture the point, or take it for the sake of going to get objective, or just killing them, and then we can recapture.
And that was your point at the beginning, J-Mov, and you hit it right the nail on the head with that, and that's exactly what they did. It's like they were listening to you. So great job, of the Knights recognizing that and playing to it. Let's see if they control this final point up 3-0. Looking to get another Steaktacular here. Frosty Freeze with the double beatdown. He's not even using a gun anymore. He's just in there with his...
to the gunfight, bro.
Yeah. So he will Dirty Dan with the overshield. I think we've gotten every power up this series, and it shows. And the Knights looking to close this one out. Can it be done? They're getting dangerously close to a 4-0 here. A
almost
3-0.
Game over. We got to see Jolly. What is Jolly?
Yeah, Jolly. He better be on the point. I think he is sitting on the point. Yeah, that's him right there sitting on the point. He's doing it. He's capping it. All the points to him, and there it is. The Knights take it 3-0 in this best of 5 versus Northwood. And that is exactly what they needed this season to get this squad going.
See, it's such a roller coaster, right? The lows, the highs, we have them left and right, like literally 1 week after the next.
Yeah,
Knights looking good. I hope they feel good, right? They earned it, right? There's been a tough season, and they're playing well, and they're making those changes, right? And this is the fruit that they're finally able to sink their teeth into, right? After having the hard times.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I'll let them know, Java. I'll let them know right now. So that was fantastic. Good job there by the Knights making that adjustment, coming back, from those rough matches and really turning their season around. So we got 2 matches on Thursday. And they're just going to have to keep riding that roller coaster, J-Muff. Who knows what's going to happen on those? But, this is something that these guys can hold, in their pocket for the rest of their lives. Coming in to Collegiate Halo and getting a win, in a best-of series against a competent enemy squad is nothing to hang your head about. And now they can make a playoff run, see what they can do in this bracket, and see if they can really show what they're made of.
Yeah, and to that point, this is a playoff run, right? So no room for complacency. Feel good. And let that bring you up, but you do not get complacent here, right?
Exactly. So, all right, we'll be tuning off here for tonight. Thank you all for viewing in today. That was a great series, very fun to watch. We will be back on Thursday, 5:30. Will be our match on Thursday with
first one, right?
Our first one. There's a doubleheader on Thursday for Halo. Make sure you tune in for that. I'll be here the whole time talking you through it, having a good time. So we'll be back on Thursday. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I hope you guys have a good night.
See you.